Cardano value equivalent to 1149.26 rands a coin. The present cost range 11.668 12 16 678. The earlier day close 12 5 202. The change was 102.76 821%. Converse rate ZAR to ADA. Cardano cost expectation for July 2024. To start with, cost at 1068 rands. Exorbitant cost 1396, while low cost 1068. They found the middle value of cost 1175. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1239, change for July 16%. Cardano figure for August 2024. Before all else cost at 1239 rands. Excessive cost 1538, while low cost 1239. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1363. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1437, change for August 16%. Cardano cost expectation for September 2024. Before all else cost at 1437 rands. Excessive cost 1748, while low cost 1437. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1564. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1634, change for September 13.7%. Cardano figure for October 2024. Initially cost at 1634 rands. Excessive cost 1743, while low cost 1515. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1630. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1629, change for October's on 3%. Cardano cost expectation for November 2024. Initially cost at 1629 rands. Excessive cost 1699, while low cost 1335. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 15.7. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1435, change for November 11.9%. Cardano conjecture for December 2024. At the outset cost at 1435 rands. Excessive cost 1562, while low cost 1358. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1454. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1460, change for December 17%. Cardano cost expectation for January 2025. At the outset cost at 1460 rands. Exorbitant cost 1587, while low cost 1379. They found the middle value of cost 1477. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1483, change for January 16%. Cardano conjecture for February 2025. At the outset cost at 1483 rands. Excessive cost 1619, while low cost 14.7. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 15.6. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1513, it changed for February 2%. Cardano cost expectation for Walk 2025. At the outset cost at 1513 rands. Excessive cost 1653, while low cost 1437. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1537. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1545, change for spring 1%. Cardano gauge for April 2025. To start with, cost at 1545 rands. Exorbitant cost 1894, while low cost 1545. They found the middle value of cost 1655. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1705, change for April 10.4%. Cardano cost expectation for May 2025. At the outset cost at 17.5 rands. Excessive cost 1736, while low cost 15.8. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1643. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1622, change for May 4.9%. Cardano estimate for June 2025. To start with, cost at 1622 rands. Exorbitant cost 2014, while low cost 1622. They found the middle value of cost 1785. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1882, change for June 16%. Cardano cost expectation for July 2025. To start with, cost at 1882 rands. Exorbitant cost 2046, while low cost 1778. They found the middle value of cost 19.5. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1912, change for July 16%. Cardano estimate for August 2025. To start with, cost at 1912 rands. Exorbitant cost 2079, while low cost 18.7. They found the middle value of cost 1935. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1943, change for August 16%. Cardano cost expectation for September 2025. To start with, cost at 1943 rands. Exorbitant cost 1959, while low cost 1703. They found the middle value of cost 1859. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1831, change for September 58%. Cardano conjecture for October 2025. At the outset cost at 1831 rands, excessive cost 2018, while low cost 1762. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1879. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1895, change for October 35%. Cardano cost expectation for November 2025. At the outset cost at 1895 rands, excessive cost 1895, while low cost 1568. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1761. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1686, change for November 11%. Cardano gauge for December 2025. To start with cost at 1686 rands, exorbitant cost 2068, while low cost 1686. They found the middle value of cost 1843. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1933, change for December 14.7%. Cardano cost expectation for January 2026. To start with cost at 1933 rands, exorbitant cost 2101, while low cost 1897. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1956. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1964, change for January 16%. Cardano figure for February 2026. Before all else cost at 1964 rands, excessive cost 2135, while low cost 1855. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1987. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1995, change for February 16%. Cardano cost expectation for WOC 2026. Before all else cost at 1995 rands, excessive cost 2169, while low cost 1885. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2019. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 2027, change for spring 16%. Cardano figure for April 2026. Initially cost at 2027 rands, excessive cost 2410, while low cost 2027. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2179. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 2252, change for April 1%. Cardano cost expectation for May 2026. First and foremost cost at 2252 rands. Exorbitant cost 2252, while low cost 1956. They found the middle value of cost 2141. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 2103, change for May 6%. Cardano conjecture for June 2026. At the outset cost at 2103 rands. Excessive cost 2287, while low cost 1987. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2119. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 2137, change for June 16%. Cardano cost expectation for July 2026. At the outset